Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play KOTOR 1 Modded Edition. So, if you enjoy these videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. I really thank you for the support. And without further ado, let's continue. Mikasa 9. Plus 1 intelligence, plus 8. Now I have 17 repairs, that's all that I need. Okay. $21 healing.
Karth, you fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
Karth isn't like you, Candoris.
I'm not a warrior, I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer, they prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent, mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Candoris. The war is over. You lost.
Got him. What a sick burn. Okay, I need to go to the grove. Cleanse the grove from the dark side. And deal with the Mandalorians. And find the missing droid. My dual pistol build. Nice. Some nice healing. And there's this guy. This side quest. I forgot about it. Let's do this. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. What do you want? I'm Bullock, Jedi from Enclave, blah 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 blah. Yeah, murder mystery. What do you want me to do? Okay. I'll begin the investigation at once. Okay, so first of all, let's ask the
You must
greeting,
be the one, Master Baluk. I am an information retrieval
the information droid.
I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Koldanetic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay, let's talk to the suspects.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
I think you're lying, Ricard.
So, what do you want to know?
Why you were out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do. So...
You were limping, are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Okay, let's talk to the other suspect. Handon.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Let's lie. Ah yes, of course, Mr. Gould.
Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day. How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Just a second. You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Okay.
Of course.
That's all. Let's talk to Bullock. I want to discuss the murder. Okay. Ricard is lying. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. Okay, ask about the motives.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him. It says you killed him. Yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course.
Let's talk to Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? Right.
Okay, let's talk to the droid, information droid.
Is there any other...
What can you tell me about Calder and Andon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any...
Okay, no more questions. Calder. The body of Calder Nettic, he has apparently shot from behind. Okay, let's talk to Rickard.
So,
You thought Calder was cheating on you.
now I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can't deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Yeah. So they both got motives.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in, why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my
What a
wife.
cock!
I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder is seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
Yeah, it's your own fault.
As I may
Exactly.
hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head.
Okay.
Of course.
Want to discuss the murder? Rickard was lying. They had fight over business matter. Okay, found about the weapon. Let's talk to
How
him.
can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found in the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of...
So, what do you want?
What about the weapon found on the body?
That blaster?
By the
Never
way.
seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
Yeah, Candoras, you know your stuff.
Calder only had the one rifle, too, So he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Okay,
Right.
let's talk to the droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report of Andon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any...
Tell me about the weapon found at the
We
scene.
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any...
Okay. So it's Andon's weapon. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster is Andon. He lied about it being stolen. Okay, blood found by the body.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not KOTOR's. Unfortunately, there was a material contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any...
So it has to belong to Andon because he's injured. It didn't belong to the victim. It Andon's blood. He is clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
No, they are both guilty. Andon admitted that KOTOR was having an affair with his wife.
Damn both of you.
Mucho shakapaka. Wanna come best?
Good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
May the force be with me. Yeah. Nice experience.
You asked for this! God, how'd you like that? You asked for this! This is what I do.
Okay, let's deal
Ready?
with the
What?
Mandalorians.
What?
Let's use energy resistance. Okay, you can throw this grenade, you can use this blaster. Take that, bitch!
This is what I live.
Mandalorian melee shield, Mandalorian datapad, vibroblade, some gloves. I think that's
Ready.
+2 strength gloves. Okay, fit. You can have this one. No, you know what? You can have this implant level 1. Yeah, it's time for us 2 gloves.
What?
Let's go deal with Juhani in the grove. First, let's deal with the calf hound. Nice shot, man.
Now that must be... Now that must be...
Okay. Here is Juhani. Let's save. Let's use some medpacks. Let's talk to Kaf.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this? No, I already did that. Let's talk to Kandores.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if I had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
Some Mandalorians you were.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Those droids are sure or something.
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion
that sounds
sent
cool.
shockwaves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
I want a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Do you know anything about this world?
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant Republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Tell me about it later. What do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover, but that was a mistake.
You Mandalorians were never too smart.
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship.
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay, now I need to fight Juhani. Let's put the arcane blaster. Usable. Okay, let's use energy shield. Adrenal accuracy. Adrenal stamina. Hyper battle stimulant. I don't think I need. Plus 3 awareness. Immunity to critical hits, demolition, and security. Okay, let's save and let's do this. I will be your death.
I will be your doom!
Okay, first thing, let's use the Force Valor, Energy Resistance, Speed, and let's use Affliction. Didn't work, let's use it again. Didn't work, let's use it again. Nice, slow. Now let's do some cheap shots. Let's activate a med pack.
Now that must... Now that must have hurt.
Easy.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You've been corrupting the Cathans.
Yes. Aren't they pretty? My pets. They like the smell of power I exude. They know their master. I harnessed true power when I struck down my master, Quatra. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
You slew your Quatra, your master?
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I was sent by a council to cleanse the taint from this grove.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
Persuade. I have no desire to kill you, Juhani.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Let's use my huge, high persuade skill. Persuade. Come on, Juhani. You're a beautiful young woman who has much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. You seem to know just what affects me. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It is not your fault, Juhani.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. I think, in my own way, I truly loved her. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Do not worry, Juhani. They will surely take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done?
Of course it would. They would always accept you back.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return.
I'm not a master yet.
I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
You will. You will. Mandalorian shields. Mesh armor. Okay, so let's check the journal. Bastila, Calf, Mission Brother, Jedi Trials. You have redeemed the fallen Jedi Padawan Juhani and removed the dark taint from the meditation grove. Condores, missing companion, Mandalorian raiders. Let's return to the council. Let me see what you have for sale. I think I will buy... What I will buy? Infiltrator gloves. $20... $11. Let's go to talk to Master Jean.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan.
Yeah!
You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Go up the ranks! Okay. So, +1, Wisdom and Charisma. Very nice.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpa iya mokapata.
Let's talk to Banda.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned.
He is dead.
Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I will investigate the ruins right away. What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
Your fear is justified. What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Kraft mentioned something about it.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now, and without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so now I will take Bastila, and let's take Zalvar.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
I shall look into it at once.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards. What can I do?
Okay, Bastila. Level up. Let's give you Constitution. Skills, you can have treat injury and stealth. Powers. Let's give you this. Let's give you strength gauntlets. Charisma. Let's give you double strength gauntlets. Or maybe I will give it to Big Z. give you the dexterity ones. Skills, treat injury, and stealth. Feats, 2 weapon fighting, powers, this one. Let's give her this. Bastille of ropes, charisma. I've got more force powers than her. Okay. Let's give her lightsaber. Big Z. Zalbar's Warshire. 2 to 7, bludgeoning, damage, attack and defense. Let's give you this one. And in the second hand, let's give you 10 to 19. 10 to 19 plus 7, 6 to 65. Valuable blade. 7 to 21. And the shield. Plus 2 gangolets. Attributes. More strength, I think. No, more strength. Treat injury. Let's give you demolition and repair and awareness. Implant level 3. Feats, 2 weapon fighting. Nice. This is 13 to plus 1. I think this is better. Okay. So I can remove these upgrades. Let's go talk to Juhani.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
To learn anything more about Quatra?
Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
That's pretty harsh.
Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to teach, but now I truly understand my own limitations. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
You have been given another chance to prove yourself. I hope you use it well.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I'm certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Okay, let's teleport back. Almost forgot. Turn the script away.
Now that must...
Hey Zalbar, how much strength do you have? +8.
What?
Looking for better ropes right now.
You cannot win.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistance droid.
I'm not a Jedi Master yet.
Ah, yes. I apologize for my incorrect terminology. As I said, I am C-842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I seem a bit abrupt, but I must be moving along. I am rather in a hurry.
Are you running for something?
From my master, Elise. Wait, did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her.
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Is she crazy?
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You want to get away that badly?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people, please. Will you destroy me?
Fine, I'll destroy you and tell her why you did it. Why you did it.
Thank you, kind sir. You have my eternal gratitude.
And level up. Okay. More persuade. Moderate injury. More persuade. Fits. Force immunity stun. Night sense. Let's get level 3 implants already, so that I will already have the ability to equip level 3 implants. Powers. We'll have this. Okay.
Now that must... Now that must... Now that must... Now that must
Let's give Zalba expansive.
What?
Take all the crystals for myself. Okay, I've got nothing else over here.
What?
I need better blasters.
I'm here.
What?
Let's give him some strength. Nice. Let's kill those pesky Mandalorians. Throw some grenades at them.
The Force fights with me!
Another Mandalorian data pad. Let's check this out. Mandalorian data pad. Jack, did you remember not to take the XT model back today? Jack went missing in the sector B and there is something marked the couple of troops to find them. If they look suspicious, terminate. Okay, let's level up Zalba. Not anything suspicious. Level up Bastila. Power. She can throw lightsaber.
here. I'm here. Yes? I'm here.
Some nice experience. Okay, let's go deal with the Mandalorian.
Now that must
Because this is gonna be a very tough fight. You're gonna use lightsabers, I think. So let's equip the best items. Zalbar. Use energy shield. Use strength. Bastila. Energy shield. Strength. Myself. Energy shield. Alacrity. Battle stimulants.
I'm here.
Look at this! Yeah! Okay, so let's save before I do this. This is a tough fight.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Okay, Bastila. We can throw lightsaber. Zalbar. Throw some sonic grenade and plasma grenade and go for it. Myself. Affliction. And concussion grenade. Nice fight, nice fight. Lightsaber, nerve enchantment, shield, Mandalorian heavy armor. Let's check the Mandalorian heavy armor. 12. Wow, very good armor. I want Candules to
What?
equip it. Look at this! Yeah! This armor is reserved for respected veteran Mandalorian, immensely sturdy, stabilizing. fuse. Okay. Very nice.
What?
But I think it's a good place to stop. Let's save. Mikasa 10. Okay, thank you very much for watching. We'll continue this in the next one. See you then. Bye bye.